Okay. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. Okay. My name is Anuj Bhandari. I am the sales head for SolidCAM India, and initially, we initiated Middle East, like Linda told. So we'll come to that later. So, for those of you who don't know me, I joined SolidCAM way back in 2008. It's been more than 14 years. I'm with SolidCAM. And before SolidCAM, I was with Cimatron. If you know Cimatron, it's almost gone. So 6 years with Cimatron and 14 plus with SolidCAM, close to 20, 21 years selling only CAM software. So I wonder if I'm not selling CAM, what could I sell? So, okay. So let's initiate. My topic is successfully reaching our sales target. So I got a call from Dr. Emil, and he told me that we achieved a small milestone in Q3. So he said, please explain that what did you do something special in Q3? So please explain. So I would like to tell you the reason how we achieved Q3. This is no magic. Uh, the reason is I would like to thank SolidCAM Ltd, especially Dr. Emil, Linda, Natali, that they believed in me, believed in us, not me, us, it's always us. They believed that we can do it. And SolidCAM Israel Ltd is an ocean of knowledge. Every time I come to these kind of summits, I learn a lot. They tell us, we get inspirations from SolidCAM Germany, from Turkey, from Japan, now from US. So we learn a lot, and we try to implement the same in our part of the world. And I mean, everybody should get inspiration. And in the initial time, we used to think that why they are trying to implement something which is going on in Germany. India is different. No, no. Everywhere sales is same. You need to grab the positive points from different countries. And we tried this, and nothing new I did in last Q3. It was the cumulative effect of so many years, which is now showing results. So let's start. So this is something about SolidCAM India. The company was initiated way back in 2008. So total 5 offices, a team of 55 staff. So these are the statistics: 11 sales, 28 technical, 1 marketing, 1 IT, post-processor, QA, and administration. 1 post-processor means we have a guy who is dedicatedly focused doing post. And we do have 6 of more of them who can edit the post-processor. So we have tried to build the team. So, okay. Okay, so what I believe, anybody who would like to achieve the target should have a vision. Vision is to focus on the end result. So a vision could be to achieve the targets. The vision could be to be number 1, or vision could be to be at break even. Like Linda told, that we have initiated in the Middle East territory. So you cannot expect to be number 1 in the first year. So you should have a vision to touch the break even in the first year. So in different parts of India, we could achieve to be number 1. So the vision could be anything. Second is you need to plan your activities. It does not happen in a single day. Like I said, we grab a lot. It's been 14 plus years we are trying to learn whatever is coming best from SolidCAM. So we plan our process. We plan our process, and the targets should be planned for a given period of time. It should not happen that you plan that you can touch 1 million or 10 millions, and it could be for infinite time. No, you need to plan. It should be within a span of 1 year, 2 years. The second thing is formulating alternates. Okay, you should have backup plan. Plan A, plan B. Should not happen that if the plan A fails, you say, okay, I'm gone. No, there should be plan A, plan B. Okay, this is something journal. Now let's see how India plans activity. What do we do? The first point is we make our yearly budget. We prepare our budget, and straightforward, we plan that we have to increase our sales by 30 or 40%. And to do that, what do? We plan this budget by maximum January of every month, and we decide the yearly sales target. And mind it, this is region-wise, not specifically, if I say India has to do this, no. We talk to the sales guy of every region and we plan their budget. We check their last year budget. The second thing is planning how to achieve the planned targets. It's not like that if I say somebody is doing $100,000, so next year I'll say $200,000. No, we have to interact with them. We have to discuss with them. So a lot of planning has to be done. We will see in the upcoming slides, what do we do? I mean, these are some basic things: calculate the expenses, planning for number of exhibitions for the entire year, number of additional engineers to be hired, yearly salary increment, international travel, and even the currency fluctuation, because Indian rupees versus dollar, they fluctuate a lot. So a budget has to be finalized by what we do in the month of January. And I thank Matan for this. He has helped me a lot. We have learned a lot, Matan, from you. Okay, now the first thing is we do division of our sales target region-wise. India is a very big country. You can see the area, 3.2 million square kilometers. So we do have 3 regions: North and East India, West India, and Bangalore. And specifying different regions, like in northern part of India, we cover Delhi, Punjab, Kolkata. Western part of India, these are our specific regions: Gujarat, Maharashtra, and southern part of India, Bangalore, Chennai, and Coimbatore. So there are targets for every region and then sub-regions. Why these targets are required? So that you can evaluate which region is going wrong, which region is going up. You can have backup plans. Okay. The second thing what we discuss and what we decide is division of sales target to everyone. Okay, every company has, like a CAM company, has sales engineers, managers, and technical engineers and managers. And you know, technical engineers and managers are neglected a lot in terms of, I mean, they are never motivated to get leads. And the best person who could get leads are the technical guys. The best person, because they are very close to the machine guys. Technical guys are very close to the cutting tool guys, to the owners. People like technical people. The owners of the company, they like technical people. So we motivate a lot because we have 27 technical and 10 or 12 sales. So we have to motivate them. Now, what do we do to motivate our technical and sales people? We have incentive plans. Okay, before incentive plan, I must tell you, in India, I think we have not less than 30 machine builders, and maybe 5 to between around 10 cutting tool manufacturers. So what we do, we list down the list of the machine tool builders and the tool manufacturers, and every technical guy is being linked with one machine guy, or 2 machine guys, or 3 machine guys. So he has to interact with them, he has to try to get leads from them. So now we see. So this is the incentive plan, what we have proposed for everyone. And you know, if somebody is not getting incentive, that means he's not working. We want everyone to get incentives, because if you don't have leads, you have nothing. So how we have planned? We have 2 methodologies. The first is incentives on every lead. So every lead you bring, you have incentives. And the second plan is incentives on every closure. Somebody gets 12 leads, so he gets the incentive for leads, and somebody he closes one of the leads, he gets the incentive. So it's like a double bonus. Leads, incentive on leads, and then incentive on the closures. And point number 2A, if you can see, incentive on existing client support, so that our clients are happy. Now let's see point 3. This is 3A. Let's see 3B. 3B is extension of this slide. Incentive programs, mathematics. What are the mathematics? It works in India. Maybe in other parts of the world, the numbers could differ. So what we have done, this is a simple example. For every 12 leads, what comes to, a person gives us 12 leads, we give an incentive of $50. And we have close to 40 people who could generate lead. So this is like 480 leads in a span of 1 month. 480, it's a very big number. And if I multiply 40 by $50, so this is $2,000 per month. So it's nothing. 480 leads for $2,000, so it's nothing. It's like $4 for 1 lead. You can change mathematics in your own country, and please try this methodology, because we invest a lot of money in social media, we invest a lot of money getting leads from different people, but frankly, believe in me, your team is the best team to generate leads. Invest in them. Believe in your team. Thank you. Okay, the second mathematics is for every closure. Every closure. Now, for example, a technical person gives me 12 leads, and maybe out of 12, only 2 are closed. So he gets 3% incentive. And by the way, this 3% incentive is divided between the technical guy and the sales guy. Every technical guy has to pass on leads to the sales guy. I mean, he's not allowed to close it directly, maybe sometimes, because, I mean, it's not his job. So the 3% incentives get divided between the sales guy and the technical guy. So this is how it works. Okay, next point is we build, explain, and plan a very lucrative business plan for our channel partners. We were not doing this in the past, but I discussed with Emil, and he told me to get in touch with Michael, with the German counterpart. So we did something similar. Now we have silver, gold, platinum VAR business plan, value-added reseller business plan. So silver would be somebody who is a partner who is doing only sales. So we give the incentive part is a bit less. Gold partner is somebody who is doing sales and some of the technical activities like basic support, basic demo, basic training. And the platinum partner is who does everything. So we have divided, and we have increased the percentage of margin for our partners. And I do believe in partners, because now we are 55 and we cannot continue growing. It not happen that we are 100, 200, 300. So we have to invest in the partners. And I'm proud to say that we have 5 partners sitting with us right now. And names, yeah. See, the first partner, okay, this is very interesting, Emil. Okay, you have seen from Dubai, Middle East. So we have 4 partners in Middle East. We'll come to that. So Mr. Salim. So the next thing is very important. We have one guy who is working with Autodesk as a partner since many, many years. So we were in touch with them, and he got impressed by the multi-axis capabilities. So he's there, Mr. Kishore. So, and he did wonders last quarter, by the way. We gave him a challenge, and he said, yes, I'm ready to accept the challenge, and I will come to Israel. So yes, he is here. Then we have Girish Cadwin. So he is with us, I think, for the past 10 years. And the best part for Cadwin is he has dedicated 9 people working with him. And the best part is, see, Emil, what used to happen? People used to get SolidWorks resellership and then go for SolidCAM. It's the reverse way for him. He is with SolidCAM since many years, and last year he joined SolidWorks. Now he's reseller for SolidWorks also. And I see his shirt. The good part is iMachining, SolidCAM, and SolidWorks goes at the back. So next is Kumar. Kumar is with us, I think, for the past 10 years. Spinac, he's in western part of India, and he sells one of the best machines, BFW. So, I mean, how many clients do you have, Kumar, in Gujarat?
We have 9,000 machines in my state.
9,000 machines. So he's with us. He's a very loyal partner. And the last is Vishal, YSL. He is also with us, I think, for the past 10 to 12 years. And the good news is SolidCAM India has got this shop system, studio system in our technology center. And he is in the same place where SolidCAM Pune is. He's going almost on the verge of finalization of SolidCAM studio, shop system. Yeah. So he wanted to buy a shop system, so he wanted to meet you so that he get very good discount. He told me 10 times. So yes, so I do believe we have to invest in our partners. There are many advantages. So let's skip few of them and let's move further. Okay, the next thing what we do is we appoint sales manager for different divisions or verticals. We should have, like Shelly told, we should have manager for subscription. We do have manager for subscription now. What I feel we should have a separate manager for upselling also, or cross-selling. Because when you go for subscription, the focus remains only on subscription, but this upselling could be a different vertical. So I'm trying to hire somebody, a separate person for upselling. Now, third thing is very important, manager for key partners. Everybody, every country, everybody has key partners. Like we have in India, MMT, Micromatic Machine Tools. This company, key partners, MMT, I think they sell 3,000 CNC machines in a year. We have an official agreement with them. So they are working with us day and night. And I'll show you some statistics in my next slide. So this is how we work with MMT, Micromatic. So these are the 20 regions in India. India is a big country. So we have 20 regions, and what we have done, we have allocated our sales guy or technical guy with their sales guy and technical guy. See, 20 regions are divided between the 20 technical or SolidCAM sales guy. So we get reports every month that from now for example, the first region, Faridabad, it's in Delhi. So they gave us 9 leads in 1 month, in the month of September. Delhi got 9, Jalandhar got 0. So what we do, we try and evaluate why this number was 0. So the Jalandhar guy, we coordinate with the MMT salesperson and SolidCAM salesperson, why this number is 0. So this is something about our key partner MMT. So then we have few more key partners like Motherson, they are into cutting tools. Now Desktop Metal, Mitsubishi Tools, and okay, the last thing is I think wrongly written. So the next slide is, okay, something about the new region. You know, we have to keep investing our knowledge, and we have to keep exploring new regions every time. Every year we get a target of increasing by 40%. It is not possible if you remain in the same regions. You have to explore new regions. It could be region in your country or any place. So now, like in Middle East, last year I approached Dr. Emil and I said, I have few contacts in Middle East. So can I do something? So he said, okay, go ahead. I'll give you 2 months. So I tried, I interacted with my entire team, and we got 4 partners in Middle East. Now, within a span of 1 year, we have 4 partners. The first partner is a machine partner. He sells CNC machine. Second machine partner. Third is selling SolidWorks. And fourth is selling SolidWorks. So we have 4 partners. We did participate in exhibition in Middle East. We already did this. Now, currently, we are supporting Middle East for the demo, benchmark training, and payment collection. Okay, it's a mix and match between resellers and direct team, but we intend to hire a sales manager and a technical manager. So, yes, this is about Middle East. And okay, by the way, Emil, I got this confirmation from Pro Media. We got order for Dubai Police. Yeah. 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 Thank you. Okay, the second last thing is Desktop Metal. What we have done for Desktop Metal. We have started our interaction. This is something new. And you know, the kind of revenue you achieve, maybe we achieved in 14 years. So it's been 14 years with SolidCAM. I can see the revenue within a span of 1 or 2 years. We can touch a parallel revenue with Desktop Metal. And why is that? Because the ticket size of any printer is very high. It starts at $30,000, goes up to maybe 0.5 million or more than that. So what we have done, we have started interacting with the head of India for Desktop Metal. So what we do, we educate the DM product to our SolidCAM Pan India team. We are trying to educate them. We have ordered separate 3D printed kits. You can see the components which are being printed. So there's a box of printed components. You should have one for your country or one for your region. So we have ordered 3 of them. We are planning to decide in which exhibition we need to participate, in India or in Middle East. We are appointing sub-resellers. See, we have not less than, I think, 20-25 sub-resellers in India. So we are trying to evaluate which reseller is capable enough to sell Desktop Metal. And then we are planning to hire technical and sales team for Desktop Metal, a dedicated team. So right now, our existing SolidCAM team is trying to do this sale for desktop metal, but I must suggest everyone, we should have a separate team. Okay. And then the last point could be DM locking mechanism for Pan India. Now it's like we are resellers for DM, so we need to have a locking mechanism, a proper locking mechanism, so that other companies cannot lock this. Lastly, within a span of 1 month, it's been only 1 month we started DM activities, and we have currently 15 leads right now. And I think for next year, okay, in Q4 itself, we may close 1 or 2 orders. We are trying a level based.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we are trying. One of them is Vishal. Vishal, you want to bargain? We are trying to pressurize him. He has the checkbook. So, and for the next year, I am planning for a target of $3 million for desktop metal. It's not the normal number. If I could write 3 million, how did I achieve this 3 million? Maybe I could justify, like we do planning for SolidCAM. We intend to do planning for desktop metal by January of next year. So we need to decide the yearly sales target for desktop metal. It's very clear. Don't mix with SolidCAM, and desktop metal. No, there shouldn't be a combined revenue. The revenue should be separate for desktop metal and for SolidCAM. So if you can see the second point, how do I plan? Okay, for example, I have a guy from Punjab, Abhishek. So I've told Abhishek that you need to sell 4 Envision 1 XL. So this is this is for a polymer printer, and I think the cost is close to $30,000. So one printer could be sold by one region, one salesperson, one printer. So we have 4 quarters, so I expect 4 printers from him. I have seen his database, and I think he can sell. So 4 polymer printers and 1 desktop metal printers, because these metal printers are quite expensive. They can go up to $1 million, more than that, maybe $2 million. So I expect 1 metal printer from 1 sales guy and 4 polymer printers from 1 sales guy. So we have minimum 5 regions. I can count. In India we have not less than 8 regions, but I have taken the lower number. 5 regions, 5 multiplied by 0.6, so close to $3 million. So something like that. Please make a yearly budget. What do you want to achieve? Okay. And the last is we are trying to we'll be coming up with a tech center, the first technology center in India, where we will be getting 3 of the desktop metal printers. You can see, one is the desktop metal studio system for metal. The second is and third are for polymers, the DK4 and Envision XL. So 3 printers in our tech center. We'll be keeping a CNC machine from Ace Micromatic, and by the way, they are sponsoring the machine. We are not buying this machine. We have very good relations with AMS. So we got this machine just on our past experience and the relations. We are also going with the rotary table on the machine, because we would like to program the components printed on metal printer on the CNC machine with a loaded rotary machine. We are also tying up with the inspection probe company. I should not disclose the name right now because we are on the verge of finalizing the official agreement. Plus a training center in this technology center. By the way, this picture is not the real one. We have finalized the office, and I think by December we'll be there. So this technology center, okay. This tech center is very important for us, because when you do tie up with machine company, when they're sponsoring machine, rotary, inspection probe, desktop metal, so you have their own client base. Now, like for example, this rotary company has an existing client base of 7,000 clients in India. So when you interact with them, you try to interact with them, your team try to interact with them. So it's like generating thousands of leads. And what I believe to sell in numbers. You know, a gentleman from US was asking me, how do you decide at what value you have to sell? So what I do, for example, one of my sales engineer has 100 subscription cases. So I tell him, don't focus on one case. If you are selling one case at a lower price, go ahead. But the average of 100 cases should be good. Don't waste your time, because I've seen people wasting time just to do bargain for one case. No. So that's it from my side. And in the end, SolidCAM customers, I think, are the most lucky customers. And selling SolidCAM it's like selling success, profit, and happiness to our customers. Thank you very much.
We can.
Okay, okay, I guess you do hear me. Okay. Um, as Linda had mentioned before, a couple of months ago, we had the SolidCAM 2002 virtual summit, and everyone was asked basically to send in your best parts. And we were supposed to actually give the award.
That can be publicly viewed.
Right. So that wasn't exactly the best way. So we decided that at the actual summit, which is now, we are going to give away the prizes for the 2 best parts. We have 2 best parts. Now, the reason why these parts were picked out of all the parts they had, because, excuse me, that there were 2 things that we were looking for. 1, a nice part. 2, how much technology, how much different types of technology you're using into creating that part, and also to see if you would use the machine simulation well. So, without any further ado, our runner-up.
Introduce the runner-up.
The runner-up is
Ralph Kaiser.
Ralph Kaiser is the runner-up.
From SolidCAM, Germany.
Please come on down, Mr. Ralph Kaiser. And while he is coming down and getting his prize, I'll explain exactly a little bit about this particular part. This works too. Okay. Okay, so. This is the part. It's a part, he gave it whatever name it is. I called it the model of the Eiffel Tower. Anyone from France, please excuse me if it's not perfect, but this is this model of the Eiffel Tower. Now, the reason why this part was chosen, 1, it's a nice part, but 2, if I scroll down into the part itself, you see he used iMachining, rough iMachining. He used 4-axis, multi-axis. He used 5-axis, for swarf machining. He used a lot of different technologies into getting this part done. And instead of running, I would like to run machine simulation, but instead of that, I'm going to, let's see. Here we go. What I did was, I actually made up a little bit of a video to show exactly what he was doing. Oops, sorry, my mistake again. Technology. Okay, so you can see basically that he's using simultaneous 4-axis to do some of the part itself. By the way, this full simulation takes about 9 minutes. That's why I put it into recording, so I can actually cut it down to about 1.5 minutes. Okay? So you'll excuse me for that. Okay, so as you see, 4-axis simultaneous on the part. I'm machining 3D to make out the rough shape of the part itself, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And a little swarf machining at the bottom to get that shape in there as correctly in the right way. Very well done. And as we go along in the part itself, we can see that he's using iMachining 2D just to create those pockets. But not only does he create those on the scene, he does it on all the flip sides as well. And that's how exactly he got into those parts, going deep enough and using it on side. And then to finish off the antenna, that is the antenna, correct? He actually used five-axis machining to get the antenna done at the very end of the part. So, Ralph, congratulations. This is a beautiful part, and this is one of the reasons why this part was chosen.
This is the prize, the Apple Mini iPad.
Oh, thank you.
Our pleasure.
Okay. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. You're welcome.
And now the winner.
Okay, let me get to that slide. That's what happens when you don't have enough room here, but I'll manage. Okay.
Thank you, Sydney.
Okay. And the winner is...
Masej, I'm really sorry if I don't know how to say the name, Masej Kowalek. Please come on up here.
Message, come on down. Okay, and again, as he's coming down, there's a very good reason why his part came in first place.
Thank you.
And no, it's not because he bought me a beer. Okay. If we take a look at the part as soon as it loads, I'm unloading this part and opening up his part. Again, I picked a name which I felt was most appropriate for this part. And then I call this part a ball joint that goes into there. It has a screw end at the end, and at the very top, it's sort of like a ball type shape. So I call this a ball joint part. Now, why is this part so good? One, it's a nice part. Again, nice part. But two, he used almost everything I can think of in this part. He used iMachining. He used balance roughing, turning. He used machine control operations. He used both spindles, back and front, together at the same time and separately. I mean, when I was looking at the part, when we were looking at the part, this part stood out of all the parts. So let me again just run the film showing exactly how it worked. And you can see the balance roughing on the part itself. You also see on the bottom over there as well, cutting in the groove that he needs, five-axis face machining on the part, and also pocket operations, regular 2D operations also. Okay, multi-axis, five-axis operations inside over there. You can see that with the tool turning over there, and this part, soon you'll see something extremely interesting that I found really, really nice. Again, this part took about 10 minutes as far as regular simulation, so I cut it down to be a little shorter. You can see all the and here is the part I like the best, using both the front and back spindle to support the part at the same time, having them both work together. And that's what caught our eyes together with everything else besides that. This took the cake out of everything. So this is a clear winner as far as the parts goes.
This is your prize, the iPad Mini. And thank you, Ralph and Masej, for taking part in this contest. And thank you for all who did give in your CAM part. We will make more contests and more people will win. So.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now it's lunch. Go out and have a great lunch. Thank you.